About partial recognition, that is called life. We have all these moments of real experiences and they pass on. And we are as if transitioning from one station to the next in life. Some exciting and not others not so exciting. And these transitions make us doubt whether we are making any progress or not. Sometimes when you have these doubts, you ask your teachers, and when they say that they cannot answer you, or when you do not like their answer, you go to other gurus. That is fair. But this is also today, I'm discouraging this. And on one hand, I encourage people to do so, but on the other hand, this has been an occupation these days. People do not really want to expose themselves to the absolute because it's blinding light too much. So they pretend themselves as seekers and they keep running in this quagmire. Being a seeker is more fun than being a realized one. And so they want to be a seeker, and it's a new occupation. This thing didn't exist before. It's a modern innovation. So always trying to know something, and there is nothing wrong with this inquisitiveness. But so my point is, like, you have to have the openness to learn from as many teachers as possible, because you are not learning the teachers' names. You are learning the absolute truth. But at the same time, you should not make this as an occupation, as a hobby, because all these are paths, and you want to consolidate the teachings that are supportive to your path. And you are not a cartographer, like trying to make the maps of all the possible routes of the Everest or whatever the place, People are these days mostly cartographers. They want to talk about many ways. They don't want to follow something. Oh, it is said in this book that, in that book that, this guru says this. But how much of experiences we have been able to evolve through? And that is a different question. So yes, as long as necessary, you need to have the openness. But then that openness needs to be self-questioned at one point, that what is the extension, and are there partial states of cognition? In the Trika system that we are firmly grounding our conversations, you can have 7 different stages, Sapta Pramatri. So there is no immediate Shiva realization. There are all these states we have to walk through, we have to go through, and every state is a progressive in relation to the previous one, but not the total revelation. Even in Shiva realization, if you read the Swachanda Tantra, it illumines 16 different strata within pure being of Shiva, because it feels like pure Shiva, but there is still certain veil of Maya left, and therefore it has to be questioned. Questioning is not wrong. It has to be a correct way of questioning. That's all I'm saying. So, like sometimes questions are suspended. That is bad. But sometimes questions are encouraged to the far extreme to go wild. And that also does not help. It's a fine balance. That's all that is there. Thank you.